See, I got this one on November 5th, obviously election day. I just happened to go look at one now on the 9th, and this is what I see. The top part is the same. The email was sent to blank. Thank you so much for being a supporter. But now they're making a point to include the Harris Victory Fund. But that's not all. Will be allocated to Harris for President's recount account.
Yeah, because for each individual state where they actually do process a recount, like the candidate has to pay for it. I assume that's the reason why they're what?
All those feelings we had, something's not right, the math is not mathing, what's going on? Don't worry, Prosecutor Kamala is on the case.
We've permitted the Delulu meta for liberal women for too long. Time for a server reset. Nah, I love it. Lean into it, queens. Okay, this is great. It YOLO. Yeah, the recounts are not just for like statewide. It is not just specifically for the Kamala Harris versus Donald Trump part of the ticket. The recounts are, there's a lot of very close state races. Okay, there's close congressional races.
I'm not surprised we haven't heard anything about a recount yet, because there are a couple states that are not finished yet. I'm sure that the Harris campaign was really trying to look at the final numbers before they said, okay, let's go. But just a reminder, as the saying goes, when we fight, we win.
Oh my God, this is my new favorite account. Breaking: New York State could force Trump to live in a jail cell for the entire 4 years of his presidency. No, it will not. What planet are these guys living on? What the oh my God. In June 2024, Trump started telling his supporters he didn't need votes. He had more votes than he needs. In October, Tucker said Elon was and would go to jail if Trump loses. Every single state needs a full investigation and recount, including Starlink activity.
Votes that we need. What we need, I tell these guys, I tell even RNC, I tell Michael, I tell Laura, I don't care. We have all the votes.
If he loses, man, what?
Dude, if he loses, I'm.
It does seem that way. You can't just be like,
Yeah, I'm like, how long do you think my prison sentence is going to be? Do you think? Will I see my children? I don't know.
Oh my God. Okay, this has 34,000 likes. Okay, let's watch this one. Oh, no jurisdiction outsources ballot tabulation. They have their own equipment as listed here. Tabulators are not connected to the internet during counting, though after completion and removal of data cards may transmit unofficial counts in a few jurisdictions. That does not mean that Starlink can intercept and change the results. Once counted, people would say, I counted the votes. These are our numbers. This is 9 minutes long. This has 33,000 likes. Oh my God.
I really debated whether or not I was going to sit here and talk about this. I thought about it long and hard yesterday. I know that this is probably going to cause controversy, or this is going to cause whatever.
Oh my God. Libs are gearing up for Stop the Steal. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Libs are gearing up for Stop the Steal. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. No shred of irony. Oh my God. Michelle Baker, Harris Wallace 2024 Democrat fascism fighter, 63,000 likes. Stop saying that Trump won this election. He didn't. Pay attention to what's happening. We all have access to the same information. This election was rigged by Trump. Leon, I think she means Elon, and Russia. Starlink was used. Millions of votes weren't counted. Wake the up, America. Oh my God. This is from What the GOP, dogging Trump. Foul mouth, proud Democrat. Mother, my favorite word. Don't like it. Off. Elon Musk tells Joe Rogan he has an app that can tally votes during the election before anyone else. Starlink has now come into question. Dems won down ballot races in all 7 swing states, but didn't vote for Kamala for president. Can we at least agree that Starlink needs to be investigated now and all swing states do a hand count? I mean, Trump had GA count ballots how many times last time? 43,000 likes. Oh my God. Oh, look, Elon Musk destroying the evidence. This is 29,000 likes on Twitter. Oh, look, Elon Musk destroying the evidence. Starlink uploaded videos and Musk said he knew the election outcome 4 hours before the rest of us did. Dems won down ballot in swing states, but we're to believe they voted straight Dem ticket, but went for Trump over Harris. Update, according to reports, this was not a meteor, but possibly a Starlink satellite breaking up as it re-entered Earth's atmosphere. Wait, what? What does this have to do with anything? What? So much fishy about this. Trump winning the popular vote after losing it twice. Record turnout, but millions of votes missing. Swing states going blue down the ballot, except for his nomination. Voting machines being hooked up to Starlink. 171,000 likes. Oh my God. Oh my God. These people are doing the same exact that Republicans do, which is not understanding a process. And then because of your own personal inability of understanding how this like regular process works, you are now imagining like an alternate scenario. Oh my Lord. Oh Oh, wow. I didn't know it was this bad. I did not know it was this bad. I did not realize it was like this, chat. Oh my Lord, Blue Anon is so real. This is worse than Russiagate. Oh my God, they're doing Stop the Steal. Oh, this makes me so excited. This is kind of cool. What is this? 30K likes, 39,000 likes, now deleted. Claiming Starlink runs on Linux, which inherently cannot count votes from multiple parties. Musk sent Starlink terminals only to swing states for the election. Linux, which is Starlink's operating system, cannot, in simple terms, split or count votes from multiple parties. It would explain why Dems report their vote not being processed. Starlink connects to the internet, which is a big no-no for elections because the network can be hacked. Joe Rogan was told that Musk knew the election results 4 hours before everyone else. Starlink would explain why. I think people are just like saying words because I haven't been able to understand what their argument is for like the ISP. Like Starlink, okay, as an internet service provider can track your movements, okay? For sure. Like there is an incredible amount of surveillance that you can engage in with an ISP, right? And every ISP does do that. They work with the federal agencies, yada, 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 right? That's why sometimes you'll get like a notification from your ISP that says like, we've caught you watching illegal broadcasts. Like we've caught you watching, I don't know, the latest Disney movie. And if you do it again, like you will be punished or whatever, right? Or torrenting. It happens. So they can do that, but they can't like intercept and infiltrate and like change the results of the vote count of like real human beings that are counting the votes. There is a part of this that does not make sense. Like, what are they saying? I think it's kind of wild that on the one hand, we have officially reached like liberals basically saying like, the Latinos, the Muslims, like everybody, we're going to deport our neighbors. Like, you know, it's going to be awesome. And also on top of that, they're now doing like Blue Anon. Oh my God. Oh my God. Not gonna lie, don't you think that this is low-hanging fruit to on them considering the damage a Trump presidency will inevitably do? I know I sound like a lib right now. Wait, what? Brother, if something is just like demonstrably untrue, then I'm gonna call it out. You know? What do you mean? What my expectation is, if your expectation for me is to not tell people that they're wrong, and I do this for the left, I do this for liberals, and I always do this for the right. If your expectation is that I just like, sit back and watch this like mainstreamification of unhinged conspiracy theories that Republicans engaged with in the 2020 election defeat from the side of liberals, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm not going to feed into people's delusions. Also, and this is perhaps even more important than anything else, it's very funny. And it comes from the same exact anger and resentment that people felt in the 2020 election. Like, Republicans could not cope and reckon with the reality that, like, their president was unpopular. They loved him. They loved him a lot. So they were like, how the did our God King lose to a carcass? That's what they said in 2020. That's why they believed it. And the major difference here is that like no massive mainstream media outlet nor any politicians thus far are leaning into this like Lib Anon, Blue Anon conspiracies in the way that the entirety of the Republican Party leaned into it over and over and over again until it reached its final moment with January 6th. Anyway, I want to know what Mr. Wheezy had to say.
He sent me a video letting me know that California and other swing states were able to use Starlink in order to tally up and to count ballot votes or voting ballots in their state. Okay. There's a multitude of issues with that, and I'm going to explain to you why. And I will explain to you in layman's terms, because you have to understand when it comes to computer programming jargon, you guys are not going to understand what the flying F talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
So anything
She
that you
knows.
guys don't understand or you want more clarification from, please message me. I have no problems explaining it to you. With that being said, okay, you also have to understand that when it comes to Starlink, okay, Starlink is it's an IPv4, it's an IPv6. Basically what that means is that it's a specific satellite link-up system that sends signals to whatever it's hooked up to. Doesn't matter what it is, like a normal internet connection, right? With that being said, two things. Number one, why in the flying freaking flap?
Yeah, can you imagine like Kamala Harris retweeting this woman on her personal Twitter page? Because that's what Donald Trump did for like the entire lame duck period. Okay, just understand how up that was, and hopefully this will snap you back to reality. When Donald Trump did it, it was in